This video is a live, guided, step-by-step meditation called consciousness shifting, where I'm actually going to guide you into the quantum field for 3 minutes, and I think you'll have a mind-blowing experience. I am Brent Phillips. I am the founder and creator of the Awakening Dynamic System of Energy Healing and Higher Consciousness. And we're here with video number 9 of 9 in our series on consciousness shifting. So I gotta say, if you just came across this randomly, if you've never seen my work or any of my other videos, you might be a little confused. So just know this is number 9 in the series. The other 8 videos are there to explain to you what consciousness shifting is, what are the benefits, how does it work, what's the process by which we learn it. So watch the other videos and come on back. Once you're ready to actually do it with me right here, here we are. So here's how it's going to work. First, I'm going to give you some simple instructions on how to get the most out of the process. Then I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to do 3 minutes in the quantum field with the consciousness shifting meditation. After that, I'll give you some troubleshooting tips as well as action steps to follow up so you can get enormous benefit from this anytime you want the whole rest of your life. Sound good? Awesome. So let's start with the instructions. First thing, if you can, try to be in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Ideally, for the next 5-10 minutes, you have nothing else to focus on but this video. Now, if that's impossible, try to circle back later. I would not want you to be doing this if you're driving a car or operating machinery or walking near a busy street. No, if that's you, hit pause, come back later. Just be in a place where you won't be disturbed, where you're not in danger, where you can focus on this just for 5 or 10 minutes. Cool, cool. Number 2, pick a spot to focus on, especially if you're interested in the more psychedelic effects. If you want to see auras with your open eyes, if you want to watch people's faces change and see their past lives appear, make sure you pick a spot to focus on. It doesn't really matter what. It's just that if you move your viewpoint around a lot, that disrupts the entrainment, brings you back into the mind. It's not bad. It's just the opposite of what we want. So pick a spot to focus on. If you're on the computer, looking at the camera hole on your computer is a great choice. Good spot to focus on. You might look at a doorknob. You might look at a windowsill or a mailbox outside. Doesn't matter, right? Just pick something to focus on. Now, if you want to see the past lives and things like that, I would encourage you to be looking at a person. Now, if you want to look at me, I'll be here the whole time. So I'm an option, but I wouldn't really want to look at me. So you're welcome to pick something else. If you have a picture of a loved one, a spiritual teacher, a beloved animal, all great choices. What I'd like to do when I do this is I like to look into the left eye. And I'm pointing here just so you know which one's the left, because with the video and different devices, sometimes it gets reversed. I like to look into the left eye because there's an old saying, the left eye is the window to the soul. But that's more of a personal preference. Focus on anything that you like. Just pick a spot to focus on. Cool, cool. So here's the last instruction. I would encourage you to let go of your agenda. If you have a big expectation, oh my gosh, I'm going to see past lives and I'm going to see auras and this whole awesome thing, or all my pain's going to go away, or I'm going to be a billionaire tomorrow. If you come in with a big expectation, almost certainly you're just going to be disappointed. So I would encourage you, let go of any thoughts you have about what it should or shouldn't look like, and simply be present to your experience. Focus on your physical body and its sensations, the temperature of the air in the room, the feeling of your butt on the chair or your feet on the ground. Just keep it real simple, keep it present. And as we're doing this, it's natural your mind may wander. You'll start thinking about lunch or the bills or your date tonight or your project at work or your kid's basketball game or the million other things we have to do, right? It's okay. Just every time you find yourself in your mind thinking, just gently move back into your body. And the way you do that is focus on sensation. Focus on the sound of my voice. Focus on the shape of the pixels on your screen, things like that. Awesome, awesome. So we're going to go for 3 minutes here, which is about all that most people can handle when they're first learning it. And I'm going to talk a little bit during the 3 minutes, but not a lot. So buckle your seatbelt, get quiet, find a spot to focus on. Into the quantum field we go. Starting 3 minutes now. So if you want to focus on your breath, that's a good choice. You may hear a noise in the background. It's normal that as we do this, you'll get really quiet, and things that normally you wouldn't even hear, you'll start to notice. I'll often hear my own heartbeat. So I'm just going to gently turn up the field here. If you've done this with me live, you may have noticed that, again, your mind starts to wander or your pain starts to disappear and you go into a reaction to it. Just let all that go. What I want you to ask yourself is, does everything feel a little more okay? That's the reason we do this. The auras, the past lives, the changing faces, it's cool, but Brent can do. We're here because of how this makes you feel. Deeper here. Every time you find your mind wandering, just come back into your body. Not a big deal. You may notice the illusion of motion. In other words, things are moving that you know aren't moving. You may also hear sounds that don't make sense. You may see the aura appear around someone's head. You may watch their face blur and other lifetimes appear. And if you're looking at me here, just be cautioned, not all my lifetimes are human. All right, there we go with 3 minutes. Pretty awesome pop. I'm going to bring everyone back to normal, whatever that is. Excellent. So I would love to hear from every single person watching this video. What is your experience? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. While you're there, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, send this to your friends. I really want this to get out there to make a big difference in the world. So let us know. Now I'm going to give you some action steps and follow-ups and troubleshooting. First thing is, please understand that this recorded version cannot be as powerful as doing it live. It just can't. I'm not sure why. There is a magic to doing it live. I found less than half of people can really get into the quantum field without an expert facilitator there live. And so you might be able to do it. If you can, awesome. Let us know in the comments. Are you seeing auras, watching basis change, time dilation, illusion of movement, whole room fading out? If you are, great. If you're not seeing a lot of effects, if you don't feel anything is happening, it's okay. I had to do this with my late mentor like 12 times before I really connected to the field. And it was like 12 group sessions plus a private. So most people get it on one exposure in a live session. You might need 2 or 3. It's okay, right? So just go down to the description, click on the link for my Healathon live webinar. It is totally free. I do this as a live process several times a year. So make sure you get registered. Also know that the reason I created this video with the process, partly for YouTube and the world, but more for my students and clients, because this video will be much more useful to you once you have this ability at least a little bit yourself. So once you've worked with me or some other facilitator and you're able to connect to the field on your own, this will be a great facilitator. It will make your own work more powerful. So if you hadn't done this before, if this is your first experience with me, if you got a big effect, awesome. Just know a lot of people don't. Do the live sessions a few times, then come back to this recording, and you may find this is an incredible tool to get you into the quantum field, to get you more connected. Because remember, at the end of the day, this is not about the brain candy. Seeing auras and past lives and basis change and beings from other planets, it's cool. It's real. But it's not that important to your life. What does matter is how you feel. So let me ask right now, after the process, does everything feel just a little bit more okay? Just a little bit more okay. That's exactly what we're looking for. So awesome. Make sure you get down, click like, click subscribe, get registered for the Healathon. If you really want to accelerate your process, contact me for a private session. Support at awakeningdynamics.com. And I think this will blow your mind. So here we are, coming to the end of our 9-video series on consciousness shifting. This really is an incredible gift for the world. This really is one of the most mysterious and prized and treasured techniques hidden in the ancient mystery schools for thousands of years. And I'm putting it out there for the whole world for free. So use it. Spread some love. Change your life. Make a difference in the world. This is Brent Michael Phillips signing off, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until then, please take care and namaste.